Alright, let's take a look at this multi-step inequality problem. Here we've got the problem negative 3x plus 7 is less than or equal to 19. So because it is multi-step, I am going to go back to an old habit, which is to make a roadmap for this problem just to make sure I do everything in the right order. So if I think of order of operations and how this inequality was created, it looks like they took x, they multiplied it by negative 3, and then they added 7. So if I flip a U-turn and I start undoing those things in reverse order, the first thing I'm going to undo is the plus 7. So I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. So I do that. I get negative 3x is less than or equal to 12. Alright, and that takes me to this next step here. They multiplied by negative 3, so I'm going to divide by negative 3. So over here, divide by negative 3. What I do to one side, I do the other. Here the negative 3's cancel, I get x by itself. Now here, don't go too fast and forget about this from the last lesson. Here we just divided by a negative, which means that all the positives become negatives, the negatives become positives, and things reverse. So in this case, in order to keep things true, we have to flip the inequality symbol the other direction to greater than or equal to. And then 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. Alright, so now to graph this, x is greater than or equal to negative 4, which means all the numbers over here, or equal to negative 4, which means I want to start at negative 4 and include it. So I'm going to do a closed dot, negative 4 for x is equal to negative 4, and then for greater than negative 4, an arrow to the right. Let's take a look at a more complicated problem. Here we've got 2 times the quantity, 4m minus 14, is less than 3m minus 12. So first thing I think we want to do here is simplify the problem. We don't want to do anything without first getting this out from the parentheses. So we'll do distributive property, 2 times the 4m and 2 times the 14, so we'll get 8m minus 28 is less than 3m minus 12. Alright, next, we don't like the fact that we've got 8m over on the left and 3m on the right. We don't have the variable isolated, so we can't start undoing things. So we want to move one of those to one side or the other. I'm going to choose to get rid of the 3m by subtracting. And as always, what I do to one side, do to the other. Over here we get 8m minus 3m, which is 5m minus 28. It's less than a negative 12. Alright, and now I can start thinking about my roadmap. In this case, the roadmap would look something like this. They took m, it's been multiplied by 5, and then subtract 28, which means when I pull a U-turn and go reverse order, I'm going to add 28 to both sides first, which will give me 5m less than 16, and then I'm going to divide by 5. Over here, the 5's cancel. What I do to one side, do to the other, and I get m equals, or sorry, m is less than 3 and 1/5. So when I go to graph that, I need to graph everything below 3 and 1/5, and 3 and 1/5, I'm going to ballpark it, it's going to be right about there. So less than, but not equal to, which means I need an open dot at 3 1/5, and I want to mark everything less than that.